Hey, welcome back to Amatsutsumi. The closer we come, the more people there are around us to overhear. So our conversation settles down into safer topics. When we reach the front gate, Kokoro leaves us to go to her classroom, and Mana and I proceed to ours. I say hello to my acquaintances in the class, then sit down and survey the room. Today, almost everyone is sitting at their desk, staring at textbooks or notebooks instead of chatting with each other like usual.
独特な雰囲気ね。
Mana murmurs similar observation to mine. God damn it, Air. I just sorted you and you deserve to be a bitch to me. Problem solved. We shall now continue. Apparently, the results of this test will have a big effect on the students' future lives. It's kind of like grab fields at harvest time.
ああ、それは真剣にもなるわね。
She seems to understand the gravity of the situation. Well, I've already spoken a kotodama to the teachers, so all we had to do was sit tight and not make a ruckus.
私、いつもおとなしいわよ。
She grins at me, then sits down at her desk. Really? I guess she's already forgotten about everything she did last week.
Yeah.
Yo. Koichi arrives and comes by to say hello. Good morning, Koichi. Wow, you look half asleep.
一夜漬けしてたから寝不足だ。
Huh? Why are you cooking in the middle of the night? Right before finals chill.
おお前はそう思っておけ。
I'm guessing from his reaction that I misunderstood something, but I can't imagine what.
お前こそテスト直前になれば慌てる顔が見れると思ったが、本当にいつもと感じが変わらないな。
You could see I've sort of given up a long time ago.
ああ、それもそうか。そうだな。教師も理解はしてくれるか。
Yeah, they were very understanding. Makoto down with that is.
さて、俺も最後のあがきをするか。
He goes to his desk, sits down, and takes out his textbook and notes. I guess I should probably try not to bother my classmates too much today. May everyone do well on the test. I pray out loud, not as a kotodama, but just as a normal wish. Nana and I are totally useless when it comes to academics, but I hope some other, more studious god hears my prayer. If it decides to listen, that is. And then, the test begins. Oh, the classroom feels totally different from usual. It's very quiet. I haven't sat through the whole night, so my ears are picking up ASMR like crazy. The teacher doesn't say a word either. All the sound of pencils of scratching and paper rolls through the air. And it's not just our class. The whole school is filled with this strange silence. I like it. Quiet, yet dense. Still, yet filled with activity. It's a pleasant feeling. Eh? Anna must be feeling the same way as she lets out an impressed murmur. For some time, I sit quietly in my seat and wait for time to pass. I try to flip through the test questions, but as I expected, they're far beyond my abilities. Then,
テスト中、私と誠は認識されない。
Anna speaks a kotodama. You just couldn't wait, could you?
だって暇だし。
As she stands up, I sigh and roll my eyes, but she shrugs dismissively. What are you going to do to me? Well, honestly, so am I. I can feel the novelty of test-taking wearing off already. There's no way I'll make it until lunchtime. Just sitting here doing nothing.
これ、 私、帰ってもいいわよね。
Well, you probably shouldn't, but there's not much point in you staying here either.
誠が残るなら、任せていい？
Sure.
ありがとう。
Mountain climbing?
山よ。
She packs up her things eagerly and leaves the room. Alright. There's still half an hour before even the first test of the day is over. I could just take a nap, but I decide to open my completely blank test booklet again. I should at least try to answer the questions, regardless of how well I'll do. This will be a good practice. Let's see. I lick my lips and pick up my pencil. And I draw duck. Up a hood. I'm destroyed in spectacular fashion. I groan, collapsed face down on my desk. Absolute failure. Utter defeat. A rout on all fronts. This is one for the history books. Not that I do know the first thing about history books has become painfully clear. It was hot, but my brain were overheating.
おー、楽しんでるな。
Yeah, dying feels great, I guess. Tests are hard, bro.
苦しめ苦しめ。ようやくお前の面白い姿が見れたな。ま、これがテストだ。頑張れ。
Thanks. Apparently that was all he wanted to say because he quickly returns to his seat and starts preparing for test number 2. I can't believe there are still 2 tests left before school gets out. And today's just the first day. We still have tomorrow, Friday, and Monday left. Am I in hell? I'm amazed that all the other students are taking this so calmly, like it's normal or something. I honestly respect them from the bottom of my heart. Human beings are incredible. Said human with barely any life force for kotodama left. My mind is clearly racing out of control. I need to stop thinking. I need to act. It's time for me to make a decision once more. I summoned the same fierce determination I felt when I swore to myself that I do say Mitsuki-san to a hard manner, and I hereby pronounce myself extremely out of here. Sorry, Amanda. I shouldn't have rolled my eyes when you hightailed it for the mountains. The next test has started, but I quickly extricated myself from the classroom using my kotodama. I nearly wandered around the school grounds while class was in session before. It's a strange feeling. There are more people at school right now than I could count, and yet it's terribly silent. It's like I'm in another world all by myself. As I walk down the corridor, I peek into each classroom and see all the students bent over their desks, serious expressions on their faces, putting pencil to paper. Every classroom looks so similar that I almost feel like I'm walking in circles. Of course, that's just an illusion. Nobody stops me as I make my way down to the first floor. I probably look like I'm just heading to the bathroom. I suppose I could just go home, but I want to enjoy this mysterious atmosphere a little longer. Maybe I'll go out to the courtyard and...
何してるんです？
Hello, Hotaru. I kinda expected you, to be honest. Huh? Oh, I hear a voice behind me. Hotaru?
いえいえ、お兄さん。私は名乗るほどのものではありませんよ。
Look at me! I have returned. No, I mean, I already know your name. I just said that, in fact... What?
そんなこともありましたね。懐かしい。
She grins. It was literally seconds ago, though. She is as confusing as ever, and as talented in her feet as ever, for that matter. I didn't hear her approach at all. Wait a second. Why are you out here? Aren't you in the middle of a test? I'm surprised all over again as I realize that she shouldn't even be here in the first place.
何してるって。
Yeah?
現実逃避？
You said no to tests? Huh? I mean, what? Aren't tests really important?
そうですね。とても大事なものです。
So then why are you here, Hotaru?
だからサボりですよ。フランス語のサボタージュが元で会話をループさせるのがご趣味でしたか？
I don't understand. I may not know much about how things work, but even I can tell that it's weird for anyone other than Mana or me to be skipping their finals.
誠さんこそテストは。ああ、言霊ですか。
She seems to have figured out why I'm here.
相変わらず卑怯臭い力ですね。
Remind me, did I promise to use my kotodama to get you a passing grade in your finals, or something like that? Maybe she asked me to help her out and I forgot? Or maybe she texted me and I didn't see it? But Hotaru shakes her head.
いえ、そんなお願いはしていません。ホタルは自分の意思でテストを放棄したんです。
But why?
最近まるで勉強が身につかなくて、というのが言い訳ですね。本当の理由を言葉にすると難しいのですが。
She pauses to think for a moment, then continues.
今日、自分の本来の人生を裏切った日、そういう思い出の日にしようとしたでしょうか。
What?
ね、他の人にはバカなことをと言われても、私がそうしたかったんです。ホタルはいい意味で言ってるんですよ。これわからなくてもいいですけど。
No. Her words really strike home. Thanks to that, I finally regained my composure. I understand. I understand all too well.
ああ、そういえば誠さんもバカなことをする側の人でしたね。
Like how I left my village in the middle of the night.
ココロンやあずきさん、京子さん、マナちゃんの時もですよね。
Hotaru chuckles to herself. Something about her seems off today, even more than usual. But maybe that's fine. All the better for making today a special occasion to remember. Well, considering when and where we've just run into each other, I guess neither of us has any right to criticize the other.
どうせなら
Jail out of...
一緒に逃げましょうか。
Play out of jail card. What? I guess. Regarding judging, criticizing... Yeah. She sticks out her hand.
遊びましょう。
Sure. It's a tempting proposition. Don't say no to that. It's an essentially alluring about the slender fingertips of her outstretched hand. It's still second period, and I left my bag in the classroom. Thanks to Mana's kotodama, nobody will know I'm gone. And my bag is empty today anyway. So I decided to take her hand in mine. Yay! And with that, we set off. Soon we're walking along the lake shore. Julestown is walking around town in the middle of finals weeks will draw too much attention, so this was about the only place we could go. Ooh, fluidness. The shallows glitter in the sunlight. Beautiful as ever. I like the quiet beauty of the scene.
平日のこんな時間に、こんなところにいるなんて、不思議な感覚ですね。
She murmurs as she gazes out onto the lake.
いつもと違う世界にいるみたい。
That's how I felt during my first few days at school, too. At my words, she seems to finally remember I'm standing next to her. She turns to look at me.
そうか。これが、誠さんやマナちゃんのいる世界なんですね。同じ場所にいるけれど、見えているものが違う。静かで、孤独、じゃなくて、ここなんですね。
Well, I don't really know how to describe the world I live in, but she may be right. Maybe the way we're feeling now is similar to how I used to feel back in the village. My world was quiet and beautiful. The lack of people through the pond that quiet made it all the more beautiful. I felt the same sense of perfect beauty in the empty world Mana created with her kotodama, where the only person I could detect was her. But now my world contains everyone. And you're here too, standing right in front of me, Hotaru. I smiled at her. I had to say, though this beautiful kind of world is nice, I prefer school, where we can all laugh and have fun together. Hotaru blinks at me a few times. Then finally she flashes her usual smile.
どちらも体験した誠さんが言うなら、そうなんでしょうね。
The grass is always greener on the other side, after all. Well, actually, the grass literally is greener here than in the village. I wonder why. I smile back at her. I feel like the warmth of the human world has returned to us. Actually, it's downright hot. The summer sun is blazing overhead again today. It's hot.
暑いですね。折り紙でラムネかレモンスカッシュが飲みたいです。
We can go there if you want. I can use my kotodama on Natsuki-san so she doesn't realize we're skipping finals.
いえ、行ってみただけで、もう少し、ここにいたいです。
Sure, let's. She says she wants to be here, but I don't think she means the lake. She means this place, this world, straddling the boundary between the everyday and the extraordinary. If we make our way back to the cafe, that means stepping firmly onto the side of the ordinary.
喫茶店に行きたくないってことではないんですよ。
She seems to realize that I might have gotten the wrong impression. Now, I understand what you mean.
サボりなんて、ホタル、生まれて初めてで、ドキドキしてるんです。もうちょっと。
I skipped school a lot. Like a whole lot. I tried to count the number of times on my fingers, but I quickly realized that it will take too long to remember them all. Of course, some of those times are because of Mana's kotodama, but even ignoring those, my attendance rate isn't great. I feel bad for skipping so much. After you went to all this trouble to help me enroll.
ホタルが？そうでしたっけ？
Don't you remember how you helped me with that, what kotodama to say to the teachers and helped me get a uniform?
ああ、大したことではありませんでしたから。
It was a big deal to me.
恩を返すつもりなら、もっと面白いことをお願いします。つまり、誠さんは自然体でいいということですけど。
And I'll be myself just to entertain you. But I am being myself. I'm pretty sure I'm always conscientious about things.
笑える。
I want to protest, but I should probably let sleeping Hotaru lie, as you say. Anyway, are you really okay with skipping your finals like this? Are you sure you don't want me to fix your grades or anything?
そうですね。
She frowns.
勢いに任せてテストを放棄しちゃったけど、気になるのは間違いなくて。誠さんがその気になれば、後からでも成績を普通にできちゃうんですもんね。
Yeah.
いえ、いいんです。ホタルは今、悪い子なんです。
You're a good girl, Hotaru.
何度も言いますが、ストレートに言葉を拾うの、照れくさいから、やめてくださいよ。
I like the face you make when you're embarrassed, Hotaru.
それも恥ずかしいんです。禁止。
Never. Alright. I'll
何
stop.
なんですか？今日はもう。
For that matter, you're pretty different today too, Hotaru. You seem more cheerful than usual.
そうですか？
In my experience, I do see the normal Hotaru is more cool and collected, I guess.
むしろ、ホタルはいつもこんな感じだと思いますか？
She looks at me oddly, then raises her eyebrows.
もしかしたら誠さん、普段のホタルと話したことないんじゃないですか？
Huh? What do you mean? What is the normal Hotaru then?
ごく普通の生活をしているホタルです。
Ah. She might be right. Whenever I talk to Hotaru so far, it's always been when I'm in the middle of some crisis or have something heavy in mind. And that's not all. I live with Kokoro, Mana, Azuki-san, so I chat about everyday topics with them frequently. Kyoko lived in the Oribe household for about 2, and she's one of my classmates anyway. Hotaru's the only one who's been a sort of strange exception to my daily life.
ラブ&バイオレンスな言動がホタルの持ち味ですが、人間ですから、友達と話していればはしゃぎもしますよ。
I see. A friend. I feel a little disappointed at her words. Disappointed? I want as many friends as possible, so why am I disappointed that she considers me a friend?
どうしたんですか？
She must... Somebody doesn't want to suck my dick! What the fuck? She must have sensed the discord in my expression as she looks up into my eyes. Her face is in perfect kissing distance. Very short, but also very kissable. I was just wondering how I feel about you, Hotaru.
はい？
Hello. Now she really looks confused.
何わけのわからないこと言ってるんですか？誠さんこそ、熱でおかしくなってるんじゃないですか？
Ah, no, I'm just horny. No, I think I'm perfectly fine.
異常のゴンゲみたいな存在のくせに。
Well, she's not wrong. I am pretty abnormal.
誠さんがホタルのことをどう思ってるかって、友達じゃないんですか？それはまあ、男なんだから、たまに性欲の対象に感じる時もあるでしょうけど。
You don't mince your words.
そんな雰囲気や関係になることなんて、今のところありえないでしょ？
Huh? We stared at each other. I'm not sure to explain, but I feel like there's some kind of a fundamental misunderstanding between us, but I don't know what it is. She must be thinking the same thing since her face turned serious. She mutters briefly, then seems to quickly realize something. I knew she was smart.
いや、どうしよう。
Go ahead, I'm not sure what you're missing, but you're probably figuring it out faster than I am.
いえ、もしかして、ホタルと誠さんって、キスとか、したこと、あるんですか？
Wait, does she really not remember? What? I can't discern. I don't even understand what she's saying. Does she really not remember the kiss we shared in the middle of the classroom that day? As Sakatiya stared at her in silent shock, she puts her hands into her flushed cheeks.
もしかして、その反応は、あるんですね。
Yeah. And we've gone much further than kissing too. We even made love. Oh, she did tell me at the time that she do forget all about it afterward. I didn't think she meant that literally, but from her reaction right now, maybe she really did forget. She seems too flustered to notice the confusion in my gaze.
いえ、すみません。本当にごめんなさい。変な意味ではなくて、これはホタルの問題なんです。多分、その時のことが衝撃すぎて、記憶から飛んでしまっていたみたいで。
Ah, I see.
ああ、それでしたら、誠さんがホタルのことをどう思っているかと考えるのはありえますね。
Hotaru, I'm sure you've already guessed this, but I've slept with Kokoro, Kyoko, and Mana before.
それは、まあ、気配で察するところはありましたが、ハーレムですね。そのショッキングなお話をホタルにする理由とは何ぞや？です。
Yeah, why? Right, well, I did sleep with them, but I decided not to enter into a relationship with any of them.
まあ、そのあたりの感覚は人それぞれ、でも。
She trails off. Then she stares at me. I'm sure they do. I was thinking about it just this morning. The reason why I didn't choose any of them, why I chose not to choose any of them. If there is a reason, I'm sure I know what it is. I love you, Hotaru. And I don't mean just as a person. I love you as a woman. Future me! Use this as a thumbnail! It's hilarious. She gave us a twist eyes. That's good. That's funny. I'm gonna end the episode here with even more shocked faces. I'll see you in another episode real soon, so subscribe. Thanks.